Alrighty, folks, so this concludes our workshop. I would personally like to thank all of you, and I think I can speak on behalf of my fellow classmates when I say the same thing. I'd also like to remind you guys, if you didn't fill out your survey, which was handed out in your handouts to begin with, please fill it out, leave it on the table in the back where Karina is, holding those filled out ones, currently filled out ones. And then also, if you have comment cards, questions or comments that you would like answered, there's a green bucket back there. I believe we scattered some around the room. If there's no comment cards, I believe there's some back there too. So feel free to fill some of those out. And on that note, I'll hand this over to Will, but I would once again like to thank you.
Thanks, Shawn. Thank you, seniors, graduate students. Chuck Carberry is here. He's the landscape architect who has joined our class on occasion this semester to push us in the area of sustainable design, and he's a great cheerleader for our students. I think that I want to thank Tak Watton for hosting or allowing us to be here this evening. It's a really nice and friendly facility, and you have given us everything that we've needed. There's no better place to hold an event if you're talking about the Seekonk River and Providence and East Providence. So we are here, and I think that it's wonderful. This evening, the reason that we've all come together, and I'm going to be repetitive because the students have done a very nice job in explaining why we were here. We came here to show you what we've been doing. They've taken a boat trip, they've walked and taken car rides around both sides of the river. They've met with officials from both sides, from both cities, and then they put together their analysis drawings, how they understand the functionality of this area, both sides. Tonight, it was your opportunity to come and look at their stuff and say, no, that's not how it works, or yep, this is how it works, and also to offer us additional feedback, places that you visit, ways that you get to the river or across the river, and it allows us to understand better how more people will use the site. We also had the opportunity to do the SWOT. So if we don't get your information in one way, there's another way of doing it. We do a planning exercise where you tell us strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Finally, the precedents. We couldn't, even though we were running a little bit slowly or over earlier, the precedents were amazingly important. They're valuable. You get a chance to see that there are places, not only in the United States, there are other precedents to look at from Europe. Places in Rotterdam that are dealing with climate change and stormwater, and they have wonderful and exciting projects that we can learn from. In this case, you've got land underneath highway bridges. We've shown you Toronto and Boston. You've seen a green bridge, which is a great opportunity to have a unique feature that creates a linkage from one side to the other, treats stormwater runoff, has plant materials that perhaps even express your lost ecology, and do other amazing things in the world of art and connections. And then you have this last project where you've got a brownfield that is turned into a park, ecological improvements, artistic improvements, recreational improvements, and now you've seen this, and you know that there are other places that are doing the same things. And so if we feel that the challenges appear to be overwhelming, understand that they're not necessarily overwhelming, that there are many opportunities, and you can point to them, of places that have come to grips with these problems and turned them into great new landscapes and parks. So I just want to say thank you for having us this evening. Our next steps are going to be, the students are going to evaluate what you told them on Wednesday, and then we start looking at what are the design opportunities at gateways and at bridge crossings and at vacant lands. So thank you and good evening.
Good evening.